Hey ladies, it's me, Starter Beauty. This video is not hair or makeup related actually. It is about that show that came on last night on Bravo, Blood, Sweat, and Heels. I actually want to not review it, but just touch on the topic that they talked about. So this will be a girl talk video. Um, what in the hell? Like, I couldn't believe what I heard last night. It kind of like threw me for a serious loop when they were at that brunch. And honestly, I didn't watch it close enough to gather anyone's name. But even if I had, I'm horrible with names, so I wouldn't have remembered anyway. So if you remember the names, you can put them, but it doesn't really matter to the story. At the brunch that the one girl hosted, who wore the Candy Yum Yum lipstick, which was way too bright. But that's not here or there. Um, they had this topic about how they felt that they should really follow behind a man and investigate him and go through his phone and listen to voicemails and all the extra stuff. I may be embellishing a little bit or not enough, but from what I did hear of it, that was the craziest thing I think I've ever heard in my life. I cannot believe they thought it like that's okay, like that's what a relationship should be. I understand that people have trust issues, and I understand that things happen to people and it kind of just scars them for life. But I know this is cliche, but that man is not every man. You don't let one person mess you up to the point where you're crazy to every man after. I think that that was insane, that their logic, that these were young black professional women, and their logic was, this is what you have to do to this man. Like, that is unreal. I have been with my husband for 7 years. We've only been married for one, but we've been together since 2006, so I think this is our 8th year together. I've never in my life went through his phone, his email, his Facebook, never asked for a password, never wanted a password, never cared. If the phone rang, I don't pick it up unless he asks me to. I don't care. It's called trust. If at any point I did not trust my husband, I would have left. I would have had a brief conversation, but if that didn't get resolved and my trust wasn't restored, I would have left. I do not think it is proper etiquette to follow, and I'm not even giving a lecture on proper etiquette, but it's just not realistic to think you should be, oh, let me check your text messages, let me, while you in the shower, read your phone, let me train you to be somebody you're not. That's crazy too. Like, men are not dogs. You do not train them. They are men. You accept them as they are, as they accept you, or that's not the person for you. If you do not trust this man, why are you there? And I completely agreed with the chick with the really pretty natural hair, whose name I don't remember, but she was dead on with the, what are you doing in a relationship where there's no trust? These things aren't necessary. These things add to the foundation of the entire situation. Like, if you do not have a strong foundation, and that is the case within most situations, if the foundation is not strong, everything else will fall anyway. Why stay? You need trust. You don't need to be, let me look at your phone, give me your passwords, I need to do this. And to see all of them agree, like, oh, this is, yeah, girl, because I had the girl, yeah, we all had the, what? Stop. That is crazy. Y'all on national TV. You're on national TV talking about this as if this is okay. Like, I was done. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Not to say I ain't gonna watch it again, but after I saw that, I stopped watching that episode. So I can't even tell you what else happened after that, except for when the natural chick was talking to her man about how these women was behaving and what they were saying. Like, it was just so overdone. And I understand, like, I recently wrote a paper on the fact that everyone's life experience depict how they act, in the future, and continue to act from there on. And, certain things happen to people that cause them to act one way, and, it leads everyone on a different path. But that doesn't mean your path is correct just because you're on it based off something that happened to you before. You are blissfully ignorant and you think that it's okay, and it's not. So I just was not supporting of that opinion, that ideal. That was just ridiculous. I think that there's way too much wrong with that way of thinking and the way that they are holding relationships down, because not only are you not happy, but the other person's not happy either, because you're stalking them, you're investigating them, you're interrogating them, and it's just not normal. And everyone's normal is different, but that's not normal. That's not right. It's just not. You shouldn't do that to somebody. I have so many opinions on this. I could pretty much talk about this all day, but I want to hear what your opinions are. Have you ever, like, went through a man's phone, Facebook, social networks, emails, anything, looking for something? Because my thought is, if you are looking for something, you already know there is something to find, and you're going to find something because you're looking for something. There's something there, and you wouldn't look for it if it wasn't. It's like if you were looking for money, where would you go? Where you knew the money was. You wouldn't just go anywhere. You wouldn't just blindly be like, oh, where's the money? You're only looking for the money because you know the money exists. You're only looking for the trouble because you know the trouble exists. If you already know, don't look, leave. Just leave. Anyway, this pissed me off last night, so I wanted to talk about it in this girls talk. I think I'm gonna write a little bit more in depth on it on my blog, just cause no. So yeah, tell me what you think if you saw the episode, and if you didn't see the episode, just tell me what you think about that, about relationships like that. And have you ever been in one of those? And do you think what you did was right, or do you see it like differently now? Or just give me your opinions. Leave it behind, leave it below, and I'll see you in the next video.